Listen. Listen. I be peeping how they move, yeah. They don't know it, but I see just how they do, yeah. I be peeping how they move, yeah. Ain't no lying, they know hiding from the truth, yeah. Talk about it, can't deny it, I see through it, yeah. Think I'm green, thinking mama raised a fool, yeah. Talk about it, can't deny it, I see through it, yeah.
Good day, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Shelly Peter Puffer with the facts and the logic, and this is Read the Rules. You already know on this channel, I am not here trying to save you. I'm just giving you information, and hopefully you can use it to what? Save yourself. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video, when it's over, it's over. Okay, Breakup Rules 101. Y'all need to know these. And I was talking to my sister earlier about this video that I was about to record, and she's like, what rules are there after a breakup, right? And that is funny that she asked. There are plenty. So I got 4 rules after a breakup. Rule number 1, immediately stop minding your ex's business. Immediately stop minding your ex's business. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, don't post about it on social media. Keep your business your business. The people don't know what they don't need to know what they don't need to know. I say this all the time, but I think today's time, it's a hard concept to grasp. Anyways, rule number 3, do not create a move on time period. Do not create a move on time period. Rule number 4, do not double back. Stand on business. Do not double back. Stand on business. Now, if y'all notice, I repeated every point twice because I had to say it louder for the people in the back. Okay? And I had to say, and I'm going to repeat every point. We just finna get into it, all right? So rule number 1, immediately stop minding your ex's business. Let's talk about this. I feel like this should go without understanding, but I mean without explanation, but it seems to be something that people don't seem to know that they're supposed to do. When you break up with somebody, it is over. Whatever they are doing is not your business. Wherever they are going is not your business. Who they hanging out with is not your business. What they wearing today is not your business. If they still got that hoodie that you bought them, it's not your business. It's over. Y'all need to learn how to mind your business once it's over. Focus on yourself. Remove access. Block them on all social media. Block them and delete their number. Why? Why should you do that? Because if you're still worried about what your old person is doing, when you get ready for your new person, which your new person could be ready for you next week. Real talk. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Because I feel like, let me not move too fast. Let me not jump ahead. But, bam, you'll break up with somebody and then be all up and down their social media, seeing if they're posting somebody new, seeing it the whole time they was cheating on you, seeing it the whole time they was out here, you see them moving a certain type of way, you be like, oh, this is how they really want to move all this time. Honestly, it should not concern you. A lot of y'all want to still stay friends and be like, oh, well, we was friends before we got together, so we decided that we're still going to be friends. No, you're not. No, you're not. You trying to stay friends with your ex is going to create a tumultuous future for you, okay? If y'all was friends before y'all got together, you knew the risk that you were taking when y'all decided to move that friendship to a romantic relationship, okay? You knew that if in the event that the romantic relationship did not work out, you would also have to forego the friendship, okay? If you choose to decide that you want to backslide and just still be friends with them, you will not have success in your future because nobody wants to be with someone who's still friends with their ex. And anybody who does accept you being friends with your ex in a relationship, be leery of that person. Be leery of that person because that person is willing to accept the unacceptable. In my opinion, I think that it's unacceptable. Just like I think, honestly, platonic male and female relationships between two heterosexual people is also inappropriate, to be honest, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody, I know y'all gonna beat me with a damn horse with that, but I'm telling you right now, I do not have no platonic male friends at all. Zero. None, right? And if it's a male that was like, dang, man, Shirley, I thought we was friends. We are not friends. 9 times out of 10, we have some type of business relationship. If it is a male that does have access or contact to me today, there is a business relationship. It's probably 9 times out of 10 a client. And if they were not a client, then I would not be speaking and having any type of dealings with the man. okay, outside of my husband. Other than that, you don't have platonic male friends. You may have acquaintances, associates, co-workers, and those are people that you deal with because you have a vested interest in dealing with them because of your current circumstance. So everything depends on the situation, but it's not friends, okay? We use that word so loosely. We use that word so loosely, okay? Friend. So stop, just cut your ex off. Cut your ex out, okay? It ain't nothing to cut that but no, seriously, cut your ex off. Also, another thing that y'all be worried, stop trying to hang in, like, even if you have to, you might have to update. If y'all have the same friends, if y'all both have the same friends, that's going to be harder to do. It might be a little bit harder to cut your ex off, but also then at that point, you have to be more selective with how you move. When your life situation changes, there is a domino effect. Everything must change with it, okay? Everything changes. When one thing changes, everything changes, okay? Y'all need to get into that. Y'all be trying to change one thing and keep everything else the same and wondering why you haven't dealing with all this chaos and confusion, okay? Get with the program. You can't have change. If you change one drastic thing in your life, like such as a relationship, there is a domino effect. So many more things have to change after that. Your social circles, you may have to reevaluate, honestly. Even how you move in your work life, your work to personal life balance may change. You may find yourself working more. You may find yourself working less. You may find yourself just trying to be more by yourself. You know, I don't know how you're going to find yourself, but what you do need to do is not find yourself stalking your ex. Okay, not find yourself being concerned with what your ex is doing. Not worried about just not worried about it. And also, too, don't post about it on social media. After a fresh breakup, 9 times out of 10, you may be in your feels. You may be vulnerable. Your emotions are going to be probably high because I feel like it's a natural thing. If it's not, I mean, what are you, a robot? Okay, we all have emotions, and love is one of the most powerful human emotions that we can experience. So if your lover and if you and your lover don't work out, that is not something that is a light situation. That's honestly one of the most serious situations that you could be dealing with in your life. Something you can't stop thinking about. You think about it all day, you think about it all night, think about it at work, you think about it on the drive to work, think about it at church, you think about it at dinner, you know, you think about it at your friend's birthday party turn up, you think about it all the time if it doesn't work out. So, or if it does work out, either way it goes, it's always on your mind, okay? Your love is always on your mind. It's always on your mind. So, because you think about it all the time, I feel like if you post about it on social media, you can invite extra energy into your life that you are not in the best space to deal with emotionally. As a woman, you can invite men that have always just been lusting after you, just waiting to shoot their shot, just waiting to see for your available moment. And some of them probably haven't even been waiting. Some have them been probably hitting you up the whole time you've been with somebody. So be leery of that, you know. Don't just be so quick to invite new energy into your life just because of old energy left, you know. But at the end of the day, I feel like posting about it on social media, even including subs, hoping that your ex sees it, hoping that they get in their feelings, hoping that they see you stunting with your new outfit and stunting at your new, you know, they see you on trip, they see you living your life, they see you taking vacation, you know, you're trying to make them jealous, you're trying to make them care. Honestly, if y'all cared enough, y'all should never broke up, okay? Breaking up is easy, and breaking up is easy. Putting in the work, communicating, stand together, that's hard. So if y'all couldn't do what's hard, then honestly, y'all don't need to be doing all that extra petty stuff, posting on social media, trying to make somebody jealous, trying to capture some attention, or trying to just get somebody new in your situation fresh after you getting off of something old, because you're really not ready to step yet, you know? And if you do step, you're going to be inviting a lot of chaos and confusion into your life because you still are processing what you went through with your ex. Now, everything is situational though, because some relationships could have been dead for a long time and y'all finally made it official, which brings me to point number 3. Do not put a time frame on how long it takes to move on. Or do not create a move on time period. Do not create a move on time period. So for instance, if you break up with somebody and today and then tomorrow they on a date with somebody else, for one, point number one, you shouldn't be minding your ex's business. Point number two, you have no control over what somebody does when you're in a break. And point number three, time waits for no man, and neither should you. So I don't think that it's probably the best thing to do to be on a date the very next day. But if you are, that is completely your business, right? And you don't owe your ex an explanation or anything. You need to be worried about moving on. You need to worry about moving on. A lot of y'all can't find the one because you still ain't done. You know, you still backsliding. You know, y'all be in a full-blown relationship turned sneaky link. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? How your ex turn you into they sneaky link. You know, that's crazy. Sometimes people be turning their baby mamas and baby daddies into their sneaky link. You had a whole child with this person and y'all couldn't make it work, but y'all still slipping and sliding with each other. And y'all be in whole situationships with other people, because half of y'all don't even be establishing no real relationships because y'all don't know how to communicate effectively enough to decide whether the person you've been dealing with for the past year or so is your man or not, which is also crazy to me. You know, I don't know how y'all move like that and how y'all operate like that, but maybe that's not for somebody like me to understand, because I won't understand it, and I don't plan on ever moving like that. Either you with me or you not. We're not about to be playing these games. I've never just dated a guy or just try to figure out what we was doing for like 3 months, 6 months. By the time me talking to somebody for, honestly, typically within the first month, I already know what's going on. And within the first month, we are deciding whether we finna become boyfriend or girlfriend or we finna be done. You know, I don't do all that long-term playing around stuff. That's how you prevent yourself from getting into a situation that is actually beneficial for you. That's how you prevent yourself from being serious with someone. But a lot of you ladies also, again, y'all are so easy. Y'all be giving it up to these men on the first date that y'all meet them. A lot of y'all do that, because I've had a lot of men tell me that it's so easy to mess around on the first date. They don't even have to work for it. A lot of these guys are telling me that they are having to turn y'all down. Okay? They're having to turn y'all down. So you have cheapened your value so much that a guy know he ain't gotta do nothing to get everything you got, but simply exist and be dressed cute and probably have a nice car. But half the dudes that be, you know, we ain't even gonna get into all of that. We're not even gonna get into all of that. But ladies, y'all need to strengthen y'all's mindset. The reason why, honestly, guys are moving the way they're moving, and the reason why I seen a study that says 60% of men are single, but also 60% of Americans are also cohabitating. So somebody is lying. Okay, somebody somewhere is lying, because it can't be the case. I do believe things that can multi-exist, and legally, majority of these men are single because they're not married to y'all. So all y'all doing is shacking up without no official commitment, without no, you know, with someone who could walk away from you without literally no consequence. So y'all need to tighten up, for real. Ladies, you really need to tighten up, because ladies, we are the one that are giving these men the access anyways, right? We're the reason why we need these breakup rules, because friends think that guys think that after y'all break up they can still be friends with you, still come and backslide, still check up on you, still ask you who that dude you with. Who was that dude I seen you with the other day? Oh, so that's what we're doing? Oh, you moved on that fast? Trying to shame you, right? Trying to tell you that you know, or whatever they're trying to do. Just keeping tabs on you when you are no longer their responsibility. They feel like they can do that because you're still allowing them access. You're still allowing them access. People only do what they know that they can get away with. You're just gonna talk mess and you still gonna be there doing all the little nasty little things that he wants you to do. Still trying to tell him how much better you are than anybody else. Trying to sell yourself to a man that already know your value. He put the price on you already. He already put the price on you. You over here trying to convince him of something he already know, you know? That's always be saying, who y'all trying to convince half the time? Who you trying to convince, us or you, right? Because I don't be convinced half the time, right? Because I know how y'all move and how y'all operate. Y'all do not stand on business. That's why these guys do not believe you. That's why after a breakup, you are a 2-year sneaky link after that, right? And then you actually meet a man that's worthwhile, right? And you still got ties to this person that you should have been cut it off with. And now they're finna stand in the way of your greatness. One way or another, they are. Because you didn't have enough gumption to move forward and do what you had to do and put in the work to build yourself up to be ready for a new situation, because you still got the old situation wrapped around you, you will not be welcome to the new situation wholeheartedly. That's your fault, because when you're done, you need to be done. All right, which brings me to my last point. Do not double back. Stand on business. Okay, stop doubling back. Okay, when it's a breakup, it's done, it's over. There's no backsliding. And I don't believe in breaks either. I believe if you take a break, somebody's getting okay. A break is that somebody can get with a clean conscience. Okay, that's what I truthfully think breaks are for. Breaks are for one or both parties to get some loving on the side without feeling guilty, because they was technically on a break, right? And if that's what you want to do, you need to stay separate from that person, because they don't do it for you. Because if they did, you wouldn't be taking a break so you can see what else is good in the hood. And also too, 9 times out of 10, you already had what else is good in the hood lined up, so you was already being disloyal and disrespectful while you was in your situation in the first place, which means that is not a situation that you or the other person need to be in, because either one or both of y'all was being disloyal and disrespectful to each other and not having grace for the other person. So you need to not go back to that situation, because anything that you do once, you can do the second time, and the second time you can do it better than you did it the first time, because you have the experience of the first time. If you do something once, you are more likely to do it again, statistically speaking. So if y'all have one breakup, y'all probably will have 2 or 3 or 4 breakups, or y'all probably will just be breaking up for the rest of the time that you guys know each other. And that's going to be the cycle that you deal with, because that's going to be the tone that you set for yourself. It's not nobody doing anything to you. It's you in that situation, back and forth, in and out, making yourself dizzy, spinning in circles in this ring around the rosy relationship that you're in. Okay, that's on you. I tell y'all that all the time. Your life is your fault. Whatever situations you are in, it's a result of consecutive decisions that you made that brought you to the point that you at right now. I've said this exact same statement on another video, but I feel like some statements need to be reiterated 1,000,000 trillion times, because I think that people need to have these things imprinted on their mind, that their life is their fault. Because if you take your power, if you say that my life is my fault and every situation that I get myself into is on me, and every single situation that I am into is on me, you're going to start making better decisions, because you know that you the reason why you in that situation. And at the end of the day, when things don't go right, when you want to look at somebody to blame, pick a mirror up, okay? And look at that person and be like, dang, mirror on the wall, who was the one that let me fall? Man. But anyways, so yeah, stop doubling back. It's when it's done, it's done. Once you have dealt with somebody else, it's done. And there are exceptions to the rule, and I think the only exceptions I would say for a double back is for a married couple. If you are married, or if you have children, and I would say young children, like under 5, under elementary school age. If your children are young or you are married, then those are the exceptions to the rule. But I feel like you should only break up once. If you break up more than once, it's done. It is done. You have set the tone that you can walk away whenever things you feel are not however they're going to be. Y'all don't have what it takes to sit there and work it out. Y'all run from each other. You do whatever y'all do on the run, and then when you realize that the grass was fake on the other side, or it wasn't as green as you thought it was going to be, or it couldn't grow because the soil was poisoned, or whatever the fact may be that brought y'all back to each other, y'all gonna keep continuing that toxic cycle. And if you have kids, that's a detrimental cycle to show your children, because they are watching what y'all do and thinking that is how life is supposed to go. I honestly spent all my life thinking that I did not want to get married and be a wife, because I never seen my mom get married. My mom didn't get married till I was an adult, and I was already with my husband. We weren't married yet, but we were literally already together for about 3 years before my mom married my stepdad, who she's been with on and off since I was 6 years old. You know? And they have 4 children together, you know? So because I see my mom not be married, you know, I thought that it was okay for me to not be married because it didn't seem like it was going to stop me from getting a man, stop a man from coming in and paying my bills and doing the things that he needed to do. But the thing is, not being a wife is, there is a consequence to that. And honestly, I have another video that says the value of a wife, which kind of shows you the difference in relationships, especially monetarily wise, or money wise. Let's just say money wise, because I don't even want to use the wrong words. Money wise, there is a major difference between married people and unmarried people that live together. Married people are worth 9 times as much as unmarried people that live together. Okay, married people are worth 9 times as much as unmarried people that live together. So there's a difference, and there's a great value in being a wife. The data is there. The data is there to show it. So, you know, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. Okay, check the numbers, baby, and you follow the money. The married people got it. I tell you that all the time. So back to the point of this video, because I feel like the video didn't got long for no reason. 4 rules after a breakup. Immediately stop minding your ex's business, because it's none of yours. Whatever they're doing, mind your business. That's no longer your concern. And if you making it your concern and you getting all tight in the chest, that's your fault. You need to learn how to move on. Smell the coffee, baby. Cry yourself to sleep for 2 weeks straight. Every night you're going to cry less and less. Okay? And move on so that you can get yours. All right, bam. Number 2, don't post about it on social media. Okay, we are so living in a world where we feel like we have to tell social media everything. I ain't tell social media nothing because I ain't need nobody print on my downfall. When I got married, social media didn't know till after. Okay, because what social media needs to know everything I'm doing for? What's some social media gonna do about it? Like it and tell me, oh girl, great, congratulations, or oh girl, did you know? Oh girl, did you know? They either gonna hate or congratulate. Either way though, it's not my business. It's not my business. And it's not your business to tell people things that they don't need to know. Because then y'all be mad about it when they be talking about you. And they talking about things about your business and how you always doing this and always doing that. And you know, and then you start to make yourself look bad in a public eye, and that's on you. You start to make yourself look like a goofy, honestly. You be making yourself look goofy. Y'all be like, man, these boys be out here playing with us. Don't be out here playing with me. Great, playing with your stuff. Cut it out. Cut it out. Do not create a move on time period. All right? So if you meet your soulmate next week after breaking up with your ex, hey man, I say go for it. I typically don't think that it'll be great to be hooking up with somebody within 1 week after breaking up with somebody, but to each his own. I don't believe that there's any time frame in how long it'll take you to move on. Some people recognize truth a lot faster than others. Some people can recognize the error in their ways a lot faster than others. So some people don't need as much time as others. Some people can be like, you know, it didn't work out. I really tried my best. This is where we went wrong. These are things that we could have did better. But either way it goes, you know what I'm saying, that's a chapter of my life that's closed. I don't care to reopen it. And I'm ready for new times and new adventures. Okay. And in 2-3 weeks, they could be meeting somebody they are on the time of their life. And then 1 year later, they could be married and never ever get divorced. That can really happen. I think that has happened plenty of times before, because sometimes it only takes a bad situation for you to realize, I don't want to deal with that ever again. It takes a bad situation for you to learn plenty of signs. So bam. All right. Ain't no timeline. If it's your time, it's your time. And when it's time to end, it's time to end. All right. From a friend. Now, do not double back. Stand on business. When it's over, it's over. Okay. They probably delayed with somebody else in the meantime, in between time, caught them another soul tie, or whatever the case may be. And you don't need none of that to be on your plate. You've been there, you've done that, you've seen what it's like, you know what it's hitting for. So go ahead and open a new door. Man, I love rhyming. If y'all ain't noticed that, I love rhyming. So do what you gotta do, but don't be a fool, okay? Break up and be done so that you can find the one. Because if you halfway in and you halfway out, you ain't gonna find the one, no doubt. Okay. But all right, we done for today. With I'll be back with another video because I got some more stuff to talk. We definitely gonna talk about these kids in my next video. These kids is out of control. All right, peace and love, y'all. Shelly Peter Prophet with the facts and the logic. Stay tuned for my next video.
I see the demons coming out. God won't let them break me. I know the bond is the word and I ain't been forsaken. Had to take the track to church, not today, Satan. Had to take the track to church, not today, Satan. I be peeping how they move, yeah. They don't know it, but I see just how they do, yeah. I be peeping how they move, yeah. Ain't no lying, ain't no hiding from the truth, yeah. Talk about it, can't deny it, I see through it, yeah. Think I'm green, thinking mama raised a fool, yeah. Talk about it, can't deny it, I see through it, yeah. Think I'm green, thinking mama raised a fool, yeah.